All right, let's talk about bulk operations. Consider an example, why do you go to Costco or Sam's Club? You buy items in bulk, a lot of items, right? So the same concept applies over here in programming, where why do you use bulk operation? Well, when we want to insert something in bulk, like lots of data, or update lots of data, or delete lots of data. So let's see how we can apply these operations for our post class. So models.post.bulk create. Let's look at the documentation that they have provided for bulk create. Bulk create is going to take an array of items. That's what makes it uh, a bulk operation that you can provide, or you can take in multiple items. Each item will be an object of type post. So define the properties over here. So you can say post title, body, which is post body, and we also added a username. So let's go ahead and provide a username. So now if I need to provide something more, I can simply say comma, and this is the second object. So title, post, title 2, body, post, body 2, and then username Mary, and so on. Once it is done with the bulk operation, we can perform the promise, and inside the promise we can actually get all the items. So we can say models.post.find all, and we're going to return it so that the next promise is going to catch it. So here we go, and post, and then I can simply go ahead and print out the post. All right, let's go ahead and save it. So if I save it, you can see it's actually displaying the items that I have just entered. Right? So it's useful if you want to insert items in bulk, if you want to add multiple items at once. You will see that bulk has a validation, bulk has all sorts of different features, even update also. All right, so let's go ahead and use an update. So instead of doing this, we are going to do an update. All right, so let's talk about bulk update. We talked about bulk creating, and so let's talk about bulk update. So bulk update is if you want to update your existing records in bulk. All right, so I already have an example over here, so let's type this thing out. So models.post.update. All right, the syntax is a little bit different, a little weird actually. Now you have to provide what do you want to update. So over here, I'm going to say, well, let's update the title of the post to something over here. All right, something. We'll type it out later. What is the filter criteria? I mean, which records do I update? Well, I update the records where the username, let's call it, yeah, over here, username is John. Now if I go to my database, you can see I have a couple of users, actually a lot of users named John. So what I'm updating is I'm updating the title of the post to something. So let's call, instead of something, let's call it, this is John post. All right. Okay. After the update, it's going to return you, we can call the spread, it's a new method called spread method, which is going to return you the affected count and the affected rows. How many rows were affected by this update? And what are those rows? So if you look over here, how many rows will be affected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows will be affected if I run this. All right. So now I can say return models.post.find all, and I can catch it over here, and then, so in the promise, and I will get post and then I can simply console.log all the posts. Let's go ahead and run it. And let's see over here. I think it already went through. Let's go ahead and refresh our database. And here we go. Look at all these things. So all the rows where username was John, their title got updated to this is John Post. Right? So you can definitely use this in your applications, in your production web applications. You can also destroy or delete the rows. Right? So very, very handy operations. So try it out. Try out delete, try out add, try out update, and check it out.